Hello, I'm Camelia. Welcome to KiniNews. Saifuddin has challenged Sanusi to prove his claims regarding Anwar and an Indonesian oil tycoon. Saifuddin questioned when the tycoon had allegedly asked for approval to mine for rare earth elements and when Anwar had brought him to see Sanusi. Home Minister Saifuddin Nasution Ismail has called on Kedah caretaker Menteri Besar Muhammad Sanusi Md Nor to produce evidence to back his claims on Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim and an Indonesian tycoon. Saifuddin was referring to Sanusi's allegations on Tuesday that Anwar had brought the oil tycoon to Kedah to seek approval to mine in an area that contains rare earth resources or REE. He said this during a ceramah in Sungai Petani, Kedah last night.
Kalau dia boleh tunjuk bukti, gambar atau surat permohonan, saya cabar Sanusi. Nah, sabar. Macam mana saya tunjuk? Hang tulis surat pada Menteri Dalam Negeri, saya ada surat. Hang kenai, saya ada gambar. Dia kena tunjuk. Bila masa ni minta. Bila masa Anwar bawa jumpa dengan Hang Sanusi, Hang bak mai.
Malaysia Kini is withholding the tycoon's name pending his comment and the suspects' names pending their comment or formal charges being laid against them. During his speech, Saifuddin added that he had called Anwar to ask about Sanusi's claims and the Prime Minister had dismissed them as nonsense. He said Anwar and the tycoon had come to Kedah to have an audience with the Sultan at Istana Anak Bukit and went back after that. On Tuesday, Sanusi had claimed that Anwar brought the Indonesian tycoon to Kedah before Parliament was dissolved last year. Sanusi's allegations came after Saifuddin continued with his attempts to link him to the theft of rare earth resources. Sanusi had previously denied the claim and threatened to sue Saifuddin for linking him to the theft of REE in Sikh. Gerakan wants its ally PAS to explain the incident involving its president, Dominic Lau, at a ceramah on Tuesday night. Gerakan Deputy President Oh Tong Keong has urged PAS to explain the incident where its president Dominic Lau was allegedly snubbed at a Perikatan Nasional ceramah in Sungai Dua, Penang on Tuesday night. This is despite Lau having downplayed the issue and denying that he was snubbed. According to Penang-based Chinese daily Kwong Wah Yit Po, Oh, who is also the Penang Gerakan chief, said the incident is regrettable. Oh said the organizer was rude and disrespectful towards the leader of a component party in PN. He added that even though Lau was not invited, he is PN Deputy President and Penang PN Chairperson and should have been treated with more respect. He clarified that Lau did not request to speak on stage but only wanted to meet past President Abdul Hadi Awang on a prior appointment and said that the organizer should not have been overly sensitive. Oh added that the man involved in the incident, Izuri Ibrahim, might have mixed in his personal emotions after Lau was named as the PN candidate for Bayan Lepas, a seat Izuri was supposed to contest. With this, he said Gerakan urges PAS to conduct an investigation and review the matter. Yesterday, Malaysia Kini had reported that Izuri, who is the Penang PAS secretary, appeared to have snubbed Lau at the ceramah. In a video of the incident, he was heard telling Lau that those who are not invited to stay where they were. When someone protested, Izuri replied, "Tak boleh, you go away." When contacted by Malaysia Kini, Izuri declined to comment on the incident. In conjunction with the state elections, from now to 13th August, you can access Malaysia Kini for free when you register with us. We want to keep all Malaysians informed so that you can make your choice wisely with your ballots. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on your screen to enjoy reading Malaysia Kini for free. Now back to Gerakan. The call by the party's deputy president came despite Lau having downplayed the issue and denying that he was snubbed. Earlier today, Lau had said that he is not disheartened by the incident. Gerakan President Dominic Lau said he is not disheartened by the incident where he was not welcomed at a Perikatan Nasional ceramah. Lau said he viewed the incident as a challenge in the political world, and it does not affect his focus on continuing the campaign to ensure PN's victory in Bayan Lepas. According to Utusan, Lau said this when met in Kampung Bagan, Teluk Kumbar, today. He emphasized that the incident did not affect his reputation as the Gerakan chief and a top leader in PN. Yesterday, Malaysia Kini reported that Penang Past Secretary Izuri Ibrahim appeared to have snubbed Lau at the ceramah. However, Lau had denied it and said that he was not there to speak at the ceramah, but to meet past President Abdul Hadi Awang. Contacted by Malaysia Kini, Izuri, who was supposed to be the candidate for Bayan Lepas, the seat which Lau is now contesting, declined to comment on the incident. Meanwhile, Lau said he has not communicated with Izuri. When quizzed on the matter yesterday, he said they don't interfere in component party matters and anything involving PAS would be handled by their own party. He added that he would leave it to PAS leaders and their wisdom to handle the issue. Fahmi Fadzil has given two individuals 24 hours to apologize over their claims that he had given a political talk at a mosque in Rawang. Communications and Digital Minister Fahmi Fadzil sent a letter of demand to independent preacher Ahmad Dusuki Abdul Rani yesterday. This was over a claim that he had given a political talk at a mosque in Rawang on July 30th. Fahmi's lawyer, Ashik Ali Seti Alivi, added that a similar notice was also sent to the owner and administrator of the Facebook account, N13 Kwang. Ashik condemned the statements made by both individuals through social media, saying that it was intended to tarnish Fahmi's image and frame him as disobeying the Selangor Sultan's order on banning political talks in mosques. Fahmi has demanded, among others, for the slanderous statements to be withdrawn and for an open apology from both individuals within 24 hours. His lawyer added that if the demands are not met, a defamation suit would be filed against both individuals immediately. Previously, the Selangor religious authorities and the Selangor police had announced that they were investigating the issue after receiving complaints that Fahmi had made a political speech at the mosque. Selangor Police Chief Hussein Omar Khan later confirmed that there were no political elements in Fahmi's speech that day. Fahmi had also clarified that he was actually addressing questions from the congregants regarding the 1975 band controversy at the Good Vibes Festival. Still on the topic, one of the individuals said Fahmi was the one who should instead apologize to the Selangor Sultan and Selangorians in general. Independent preacher Ahmad Dusuki Abdul Rani said the legal action initiated by Communications and Digital Minister Fahmi Fadzil against him and another individual is futile. The legal action is over the allegation that the minister gave a political talk at a mosque in Rawang, Selangor recently. Commenting on a letter of demand purportedly sent by Fahmi, he said the minister should instead apologize to the Selangor Sultan and Selangorians in general. In a post on Facebook, he said Fahmi has clearly admitted that there are photos of him talking in a mosque in Rawang, Selangor. In a separate post, Dusuki said the issue is not whether Fahmi gave a political or religious speech or explained the 1975 concert controversy, but the action taken against the latter. He said speaking and preaching inside any mosque or surau in Selangor must be sanctioned by the Selangor Islamic Religious Council, and even those permitted to do so can have the privilege revoked. He added that the police should act quicker against the minister, like how they acted against the caretaker Kedah Menteri Besar before this. Yesterday, Fahmi had sent a letter of demand to Dusuki and the owner of a Facebook account called N13 Kwang for claiming he gave a political talk at the said mosque on July 30th. He demanded, among others, for the slanderous statements be withdrawn and for an open apology from both individuals within 24 hours. If these demands are not met, Fahmi's representatives have been instructed to file a defamation suit against both individuals immediately. Fahmi had previously denied giving a political speech in the mosque and explained that he had been asked by mosque congregants to explain the controversies surrounding British ban the 1975. Anwar has once again warned all parties to not exploit the Allah issue for political purposes. Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim has reiterated his stand for all parties to not politicize the issue relating to the use of the word Allah. In a ceramah at the Paroi constituency last night, Anwar said the Sultan of Selangor, Sultan Sharafuddin Idris Shah, as the chairperson of the National Council for Islamic Religious Affairs Malaysia, had also reminded him of this recently. According to Bernama, Anwar said that the government will try to streamline the Allah issue to be brought to the Conference of Rulers, and any decision must not be exploited as a political issue, as this is His Royal Highness's order. He added that the rulers will be streamlining the matter based on proposals by the federal government. Anwar also questioned Perikatan Nasional chairperson Muhyiddin Yassin's remarks on the issue, saying that he was openly defying the rulers on the matter. Previously, it was reported that Muhyiddin had said that the way the Allah issue was being handled by the government showed that it is run by non-Malays. In response to this, Home Minister Saifuddin Nasution Ismail had described Muhyiddin's statement as being disrespectful of the Malay rulers' advice. Saifuddin added that Muhyiddin was also ignoring the government's warning for politicians not to play up race, religion, and royalty issues during the state elections. And that is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook for the latest news updates. If you'd like to support independent media, do consider subscribing to MalaysiaKini.com. I'm Kimilia. Thanks for watching.